I just want to do a quick update. Steam is almost, it's been peaking and almost $3. It's amazing. And this is the first time I've ever seen Ripple in the red and Stellar Lumens in the green. It's pretty amazing. So, today should be a chill day because last night you should have got your bargains, you should have got your deals, and now you just let them regrow. You know, we're just chilling today. I did a little bit of day trading with my newest coin, which is Alright, I'm going to talk a little bit more about this coin and why I am excited about it. So, it's sort of Steam-esque, right? Get paid for your content. However, they have it's looking like a slightly different approach. And somebody actually commented on this. I'm going to find the commenter right now. Let me see. Actually, it might not be that easy. Let me see. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find the commenter. Holler at. Here it is, right here. August Priest. August Priest, right here. 3 hours ago. And I have been looking at this coin ever since, and I have been very interested in it. And obviously, you know, when I first get into a coin, I like to day trade it. I like to see what it's about, see what the price is, how the buyers and sellers are. And all in all, I have a good feel for it. It's still really early. It is kind of expensive, right? If we're comparing to Steam. Well, Steam was at like $1 recently, and this being at 40 cents, so it's like, man, you know, not even hasn't, you know, it's not even out yet. It's half the price. Steam has since jumped dramatically. So I actually, at this moment, would say that getting this coin at around 25 cents would be appropriate, just given, like, even cheaper, just given the fact that Steam is so cheap at the moment. But I've given this appraisal lower than what I bought it at because I think the current appraisal, it's hyped up right now, I believe. And I believe that right now is not a good time for most people to buy if you're trying to do anything short term. If you're trying to do something long term, then, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is a coin I wanted. I wanted this coin. So I went in and I bought it higher than I knew I could have got it for. And the reason I did that was because there is still a small chance that it goes to another level, right? And because there's a big announcement coming out. The head dev is about to give like a big interview, and they have a lot of new exciting things on the way. And researching this, it's like Steam, but it just has a different feel. And the reason I like it is because I don't think it's going to be a Steam killer at all. Like, I don't think that at all. I just think it's going to have a different style, and I think people are still going to use it. Kind of like, I mean, if there's multiple platforms offering money for your content, you know, it's like using Udemy or one of the other courses to sell your book, or to, you know, it's just your content. I just think there's enough room. So I asked myself, even if this thing was similar to Steam, and it is and it isn't. It is and it isn't. It's going to be different. It's definitely going to have a different vibe and a different setup. But it's basically, you're getting paid for your content. All right. You monetize your content. All of that. You get paid for curating your feed. It's going to be the same thing. The only reason I'm investing in this coin is because that shit's powerful. Like, even if this thing, people see it in the same thing as Steam, I think that it's going to be great because I'm going to be using both, right? If this thing is like Steam, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to post on Steam and post on this. Try to make, as much money as possible, which I think a lot of people are going to do. So as Steam rises, there's going to be people who are want to become whales on this thing. So this is something that I'd actually use. So I love investing in that, and this is breaking one of my rules because normally I don't invest two in the same sector, especially this close, like what they are. But I do make exceptions with some, and when it comes to something like social media and how powerful Steam is, I'll give you I'll show you why Steam is so powerful. So this person had very unencouraging MRI results, and he needs an operation, and he doesn't have the money. And this is just so amazing. It's like so heart touching that we're moving towards a world, we're moving towards a society where this can happen, because he's going to get a large chunk of this money, and this is going to be life-changing. So imagine the power where everyone can delegate a little bit of money. When 2,200 people give a little bit of money, that adds up really quick. 20 cents here, 1 cent here, 5 cents here, $1 here. It adds up very quick. And this thing's just, this thing's going to reach $10,000. This was just yesterday. This thing's going to reach $10,000. And just imagine when this becomes mainstream. We're actually going to really be able to, the world's really going to be able to help each other in a way where it's beautiful, because we can just upvote and help and comment and get involved and share wealth, either in the form of an upvote or in the form of a nice comment or in the form of just, it's just so heartfelt. This is so amazing to see the power of being able to change people's lives like this. And that's why Steam, it's so powerful. And I don't know what the future is going to hold. I know Steam, it's going to be in it. And if AMP's right there, then in my opinion, this is just super cheap. So, I didn't go crazy. I just expanded my portfolio a little bit. I've been doing some research. When there's down days like this where I don't really feel like day trading, and I'm just playing poker, doing some research, and this coin really interested me. It really did. And as you can see, I'm using the Braves browser like a baller, and I love it so far. So happy with that investment. Of all the investments, I'm just happy to be involved with the basic attention token, have that in my portfolio, because that's very powerful. And this is just another example of me diversifying. I'm just diversifying, guys. I'm just I invested a lot last night and throughout the day on a bunch, on my mains, Sia Coin, XDN, all of those. And I felt like putting a little bit into here, diversifying, seeing what's going to happen. I have my entry point. I day traded a little bit. Now I can mess around with it, see what happens. But I definitely like it. And there's another thing I like. What was it? Okay, so this. Alright, I'm just going to go into the Brave browser. I'm still transferring all my stuff to the Brave browser. So it's so much quicker, I've noticed, though. Just seems like everything loads better, and especially when using things like Google and Facebook. This thing looks fucking amazing. I think this is bringing like from with my limited research, it looks like it's like going to be for apps, like trying like an app platform. Where did I read that? Right around here. Let's read this a little bit. Is it right here? Okay, so yeah. So it looks like this is like a portal to the app world for blockchain for the Ethereum network. Looks very exciting. Another thing, EOS. Keep a little bit of liquid. Keep a little bit of liquid for EOS. That's run by the guy who made Steam, Dan. And there's a Telegram group you can get in. I've been in the Telegram group, and we're supposed to know some shit last week, but really I'm just checking it every morning and seeing if there's any kind of information. I signed up for the newsletter or whatever. That's what Dan said to do, and you know Dan's actually in there. So, but June 17th is when they're gonna have their I guess like their crowd sale, like their when they start selling the initial tokens. So I would keep an eye on status. And I would definitely keep an eye on EOS, which is Ethereum on steroids. I don't know if that's the actual name, but that's what everyone is calling it. So it has lots of nicknames, but that one's the one I like the most. And it's basically bringing like the technology that BitShares and Steemit has to like a whole other organism, right? So where you're going to be able to run things with like, because you know how BitShares can handle so many transactions so fast. You're going to be able to have that technology, but for other, I guess you can call them like, you know, the other apps or whatever the fuck you want to call them. Other technologies to be built onto that. So there's a lot of good stuff going on. And as far as just what to do with your coins, I'll do a quick run over of everything I told everyone to invest in, and one more time what they should have done and how to build on this in the future. So you bought a coin. Let's go back in time. We bought it about here, about 0.8, right? So about right here, a little bit less than that. Oh yeah, it was like 8 cents. It was an eighth of a cent, right? So as it rises, anytime you get about close to 100%, 2x your profit, you're going to want to sell at least the first little bit of your 30/70. If you don't know the 30/70 rule, just watch any of my older videos from like a week ago and you'll learn about it. Any of my day trading videos. So yeah, you should have sold and didn't really do much. Like it looks more profound when you do it like this. Because this is what we caught yesterday. I always look at USD price, don't look at Bitcoin because Bitcoin fluctuates too much. We're looking at USD just like, because this is like the true value, because the USD is the one that's kind of just doesn't do much, just stays where it's at. So buying at about here and then selling right here. That's 2x right there. So selling at right around here a little bit up here. And then probably buying it back right here because that's a fairly large dip. Maybe not. Close. Wouldn't hate on you if you did. And definitely buying. Well, no. What is this? 14? No, we're not buying back there. So there really wasn't, you know, the alt crash was, it was just quick. But you should just basically have most of the SIA coin you already had. Now, when we're talking about, see, BitConnect's up more. It's so crazy. I'm hearing weird shit that they're going to start charging for BitConnect accounts. I don't know if that's true. I have no fucking idea if that's true. But this thing is blowing up in price. So where is XDN? Digital note. All right, so let's go to 7-day. So we bought in at what? What did we buy in at? Right here. We bought in right here. Remember that, guys? It was beautiful. Right here. Now, once it got to about right here, you should have sold a little bit. And then sold. And the difference should be pretty drastic, especially when this thing is exploding like it is. So you buy here, you're probably out of your 30% by now. Buy up here. For anybody who was gangster and held some more, you could have got even more up here. And at this point, you could have gotten some more out of principal during this time because it just dipped so low from where it was. But really, you know, you should have already made your money back and have a nice nest egg to just hold and forget about. So no more talk about digital note. Like, you have your nest egg, buy on the dips and hold. You know, and if you're new, no, it's not too late to buy a digital note. It's not even a penny. You just don't have the benefit of having free money at this point, but it's fine. You can still get in on a great investment. And what am I thinking about? We are looking for safe. All right, so 7-day, we got in. Where did we get in? When did we get in the safe X, guys? Where was? I think it was the 4th we got in. It was somewhat. I think it was right in here. Yeah. So I think it was around 40 cents. You know, half of a cent, right in here. So should have sold some up in here. Maybe a little dose right there, up in here, and then as it dipped down, you could have got some more right here from what you sold here, and then it's looking like maybe you could sold just a little bit more of the original 30%, not messing with this that you sold, and then just holding. Holding. And if you have new Bitcoin you want to invest, just pick the cheapest of the lot, whatever's down the most of everything I'm looking at right now. So I told people to get at basic attention token when it was 15. Remember, I was freaking out because it just came out and I knew the price was going to go insane. Right in here we got it, actually. Got it right in here, right when it first came out. And the 15, I remember I said 15-cent BAT token. All right, and then sold some up in here, right? So it's a little bit up in here. And then it's just been buy some here, a little bit here, what you sold here, buy back here, and just been a hold. If you have any left from here, buy it back now. And now we're talking, what else are we all invested in, guys? Seer coin, XDN, Safe Exchange, and we've already took a good look at this, but I bought this at the high. Like I said, I'm not really recommending people to just buy this on the high, but when I see it, I want it, and I just buy it. I think I got a decent deal on it. I got it somewhere in here. Yeah, I got it somewhere in here last night, I hope. Or did it dip even more? I'll have to look at the 24. But I remember looking at it this morning, and I got it for near the low for 24 hour. So it looks like a good bet. It looks like a good bet. No, I got this today. I got this this was the one I got 2 or 3 hours ago. So got it most likely in here. The market cap's raising too, so. But yeah, I'm a big fan. I think any of this kind of social media, that's why I'm so excited about Zapple. Zapple's another one you're going to want to look for. Sign up. I wonder if it's .com. I don't think it's .com. I don't have any of my presets saved here. That's the problem. Maybe Zapple.iu. Yeah. So you want to subscribe to the mailing list for Zapple. It's coming out soon. It's like basically Twitter, but they're kind of freaking it out. They're like they're really pimping it out, making it nice. And it's going to have a bunch more features than Twitter has, so I'm going to get a cool badge because you have to have at least 250. I bought in this expensive. It was expensive because I paid $1 a token, you know? That was what the crowd sale was, $1 a token. But I not only wanted the badge, but I still think it's just a great deal for the long term. Definitely gonna hold. And those are some good future coins to look at that are not out yet. And I told you what to do with what I'm already invested in and what I'm doing. I'm just going to sit back, do some more research. I got a little bit more Bitcoin. Going to put it into something. We will see. But yeah, just want to do this quick update.